Let's make DIY pumpkin pillows. Start by cutting your fabric into a rectangle. Take your tapestry needle and thread and sew a running stitch along both of the long edges of the rectangle. You want to leave a tail at both ends of the fabric. Then take your fabric and fold it in half with the fuzzy side facing in and stitch along that short edge. Once you finish, pull the two tail threads on one edge and tie them shut. Next, stuff your pillow and then tie it shut. Take your jute string and guide it under the pillow. Bring it to the top, cross the string over, and wrap it back around the bottom. Continue this step, altering from the top and the bottom of the pillow. This is how you create those cute sections in the pumpkin. Make sure to tie the string tight when you finish. Look how cute! For the stem, cut the unicorn horn to the size that you like and glue it to the pumpkin. Glue jute string around it to cover the styrofoam. To finish, glue a little burlap square on top of the stem and trim around it. And voila! Thanks for watching!
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types to wear a day coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dress up like $1 million trooper. Trying. I feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming. I must be 109. Burning, 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 and nothing can cool me. Yeah. I just might turn to smoke, but I feel fine. 'Cause your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song on the choir, and you light my morning sky, burning love. It's coming closer, the flames are now licking my body. Won't
Let me show you how I made this fall succulent arrangement. All you need is moss, adhesive spray, a pumpkin, and some succulents. First, you're gonna spray the top of the pumpkin with the adhesive spray and then cover it with moss. Now, we're not gonna carve the pumpkin because that's gonna make it rot prematurely and then you won't get to enjoy it for very long. Next, we're gonna take apart our succulents, removing all the dirt so it's just the stems left. And then to attach them, we're gonna do that with the hot glue and put it right on top of the moss. Now, the succulents will create new roots in the moss, so you don't need to worry about the glue. But look at how pretty this turned out. As far as taking care of it, just spritz it with some water about once a week or so and enjoy it all season long.
Go ahead and grab 3 metal platters from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using some Waverly chalk paint in the color pumpkin. Going to give these 2 good coats and then just going to apply some Waverly antique wax right on top. This is going to seal and protect those platters, and it's also going to make them look a little bit more weathered. Then using some jumbo craft sticks, I'm going to use some Dollar Tree Fix All adhesive glue to hold 2 of those together. And then for that third platter, just glue that in the center of the 2. Cut out a piece of foam board, wrap some nautical rope around it, and this is going to be my stem. Then just glue that to the back of the center platter. Hot glue some Spanish moss to the top. Add whatever accent pieces you would like. I just ripped up some of this fabric and created a bow and glued that. And there you go, super cute, inexpensive pumpkin decor. Happy crafting!
Check out this fall centerpiece that I made in under 10 minutes, and you can make it too. All you need is a foam pumpkin from your craft store. I got this one at Michael's, and I grabbed a serrated knife. Now I cut the stem off of this, and then it started to even out, and then I picked up these florals. Super cute, loving the colors for fall, but it wasn't quite it to match my decor. I added in some more greenery, eucalyptus, and then I added in these teal thistles. This whole thing took me under 10 minutes, and it looks beautiful as a centerpiece on my dining room table. Who wants to come over for dinner?
We've been talking about forever since we've been together. Something battering makes you think we're better off with all this, but we're caught in between a rock and a hard place. Tears rolling down your face as I walked out that door, and that's when I lost.
You're going to grab some Dollar Tree fabric and a frame for this DIY. You're going to take everything out. I'm going to paint the frame with Cashew by Waverly. Then taking the glass insert, I'm going to lay it onto some fabric. I am going to make sure to leave an overhang of the fabric. That way I can glue it on to our glass piece. You want to make sure you're doing this very tight. We do not want it saggy. Then taking my IOD stamps and ink, I'm going to stamp the pumpkin right onto my fabric. Make sure you put a really healthy coat of ink on your stamps. I am going to mask my pumpkin. They come with the stamps, and then I'm going to overlay the leaves so that it looks like the leaves are behind my pumpkin and not layered on top. I'm then going to take some of my cursive stamps from IOD as well and spell out the word fall. Again, using that mask so it looks like it's going behind the pumpkin and not layered all on top. I'm gonna pop that back in and you are done. This came out so darn cute. I love that it has like a vintage feel to it, and I love my IOD stamps.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you are about to be told took place in the holiday worlds of old. Now, you've probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun.